next day coming on the live streams, and we will gonna discuss some of the important stuff throughout the day I have done. As usual, um, man, when I'm just interpreting the things which I did throughout the day, I always ask myself, am I doing the right stuff, or am I just completely dive into money and fall into a trap of rat race? So what exactly happened was, as usual, just after finishing the live streams yesterday, I immediately went to the bed. And obviously, as a humans, not a machines, you have to sleep at least 6 hours or maximum to maximum 8 hours. That is sufficient. However, in my cases, I arrive home very late. As a result of that, I wake up at 7:50 a.m. So technically, I slept at 2 or 1:30 a.m. and then waking up at 7. And after I wake up at 7:50 a.m., then immediately just get dressed, went to the subway stations. Holy cow, when going to the subway station, outside was freezing cold. I wear a heavy winter jacket, but still it seems like the winter jacket was not sufficient enough. On the other hand, I also had one of my regular pant, which means the Los Angeles, the basketball, those kind of pant. And during the winter time, you have to wear the winter pants rather than wearing the regular pants. I didn't realize those things. So instead, as I was going with the Lime scooter, this shit was so cold that my entire feet was freezing. Obviously, during the winter times, if you are not prepared enough, then your whole body shake a lot. Same like that, my whole body was shaking. Anyway, we went to the subway stations, and you were on the trains. There is a heater, everything's, and your body is feeling too much cozy. And since this is a long journey, I put the AirPods to listen to something spiritual, some verses, and while listening those stuffs, immediately went to the sleeps. However, while halfway over there, because I got express train, holy, hi bro, hey kiddo, how are you doing? And while I was in the express trains, I got delayed. Because when you are working for someone, you always have to notify them whether you are coming on times or not. If they do not show you at exactly that specific time, they're gonna ask you that, hey, I schedule you to arrive here at my workplace at 9 o'clock. It seems like you are not showing up. So what's going on? So as usual, but this shit I didn't like whenever somebody else, and it happened to me. I'm glad that my supervisor is a very nice guy. He didn't ask directly, but indirectly he asked this kind of stuff. So I was in the Grand Central, I believe 14 Union Square, in the express train. And obviously when you're in the express, damn, it was going super duper fast. When it was going super duper fast at that time, bro, there is no net in your phone. And obviously you are in the underground, there is no net in your phones. You can't able to communicate with no one. So only options, if you have anything downloaded in your phone, just listen to that stuff. Or recently they have added some kind of satellite technologies that is only available for iPhone 14 and 15, those kind of stuff. And I'm poor guy who is using the iPhone 12 since 2022. Long story short, I got late, and since I am going to the work, and obviously when you are going to the work, at that time you are hurrying too much, as well as you are trying your best, let your supervisors, let your manager know that you are getting late. So I did a message to my supervisors, hey dude, I hit delayed because of the trains, and I will gonna arrive there at 9:25. And guess what? The that was not there in my phone, and this message didn't go through in the team. My, what's the name? The Microsoft Teams. So when I entered to the workplace, suddenly my supervisor showed up, and it was quite unexpected. He was saying, "Hey, I whenever I step in at that time, I saw in the phone there is a message. My supervisor, hey, are you coming today? It seems like you didn't clock in." So when I saw him first time, he's coming toward me. I said, "Hey, Jeremy, I just saw your message that you just asked me. And by the way, it is because of the trains which is rushing too much, and that is the reason it happened." He immediately asked me what train number it is, and obviously I had to tell him the train number. So I told him the train number, and he is verifying with another coworker. Hey, did you also have this issue? She's saying, yeah, she also had this issue. Trains India. No, dude, that's New York City, man. India train is much more faster than the New York City. The reason I'm saying that because during the rush hour, I don't know whether you guys have faced it or not, because during the office hour, the train gets so packed up, same like a traffic stop in the road like that. So even though you're going to the express trains, which supposed to go in an expressway, this should become this should get into the traffic that it end up getting into a local train. So that is crazy, and especially during the office hour at 9 o'clock, the train become completely packed. At 5 o'clock, if you are coming from the downtown Manhattans, or maybe if you're going some other places, you will see that people were completely packed. But I'm glad that it is much more better than China, because I have seen some of the YouTube as well as social media in those countries, they're fully packed people. Long story short, went to the workplace, work sometimes, and after working sometime, one thing I have been asking myself, that whenever you work for someone, I swear to God, someone will gonna recommend you, someone will gonna suggest you, someone will gonna tell you, hey, you should have to do that things. And as a result, I have seen today many of your superior, whether it is supervisors, managers, or assistant manager, they will gonna tell you whatever shit that you have to do. They're gonna tell you, hey, either indirectly or directly, that you have to do that. And this thing I don't like. I don't like, in a way I'm saying that, you know, um, if you have a kind of a mindset that you want to become an entrepreneur, you want to have your own business, you want to be your own boss, but it's a not a good word to say you want to be your own boss. I would say you want to solve a problems by having your own business. Then that kind of mindset, I believe that I'm consisting in my brains. But suddenly, at in a situations whenever you fall into these traps, it pressure you so much that are you actually lost in your life? So anyway, long story short, thank God I had this kind of realizations, because when I was graduating from the high schools at that times, I always tell myself that I would never ever fall into the golden hand gloves. That is a word which used to describes the corporate jobs, where they're going to put you into a golden hand gloves, in a term where I'm saying that they're going to provide you a bonus, as well as they're going to provide you incentives, and more importantly, they're going to give you a very competitive salaries. So when you are completely chasing the salaries, chasing the monies, you absolutely forget to achieve your own dreams. Instead, you're sacrificing your valuable times to build somebody else's dreams, who has taken so much risk, who has dreamed a lot. Bro. Bro, there is a while as a Lord Mercy. Oh, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I have never had anyone who commented like that. I had few of the people, but thank you. You look awesome. Thank you so much, bro. Bro, I swear to God, whenever I came home, yeah, I opened the Instagrams, and there is one of the creepy Instagram account, and this shit is I was watching so much that I end up spending like maybe how many hour, 4 or 3 hour, and on that Instagrams. How you got two mustache? What do you mean two mustache? This is one mustache, man. I don't know. So I end up like watching 3 or 4 hours, and so this is completely mysterious video. And suddenly I was not about to come on the live streams, and I thought, you know what, let's take 15-minute break, relax my mind. And the Nikki, no, Nikki, Nika, no, what do you mean Nika, dude? Juan Garcia, bro, come on. So what happened? I swear to I was just relaxing my mind and suddenly I fall into sleep. And suddenly I think my phone alarm rang. And yo, you better stop roasting me like a unibro. I never had anyone who complimented about the unibro. He's rocking two Bugattis. What do you mean Bugattis, man? And doing the relax, the brown eye. Bro, come on. So what happened? I completely get up from my sleep because I've been what state you are from, bro? I'm from New York City, which means New York State. You know what? Which state you are watching? Just let me know. There is one of the famous streamers. Many of you know very well. Cash Sanat, I would say. So uh, there is one of the biggest term which he used to say. He used to say, North Dakota. Dude, oh, I have never had any viewer from North Dakota. Thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Hopefully one time, maybe one day, whenever I will be too much rich or have huge amount of money, at that time I'm gonna go and visit those places. That is one of my dream, bro. Just explore the new places and tell me a little bit more about what do you have in North Dakota. Any mystery or any famous places are there or no? So anyway, Kayasanat Ibrahim Avila, bro. I have no idea why the heck people are saying this number because 60. What is that? I have no idea because I have no idea what that number is because sometimes some people, bro, Ibrahim, I have no idea why the heck you just said that number. Can you tell me? So there is Kaisanat. He was telling in his stream one time, "You're awesome, brother." As a Harry, Harry S. But great at you. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for your compliment. Really appreciate it. Came from a music video. Oh, that is from music video. I don't listen to music, so I'm not absolutely familiar with that number. I swear to God. So that is the reasons, I don't want to get into those weird stuff. Go to the No, Ebito. I had so much. So that is the reason I was so curious. Like, there is one of the person who also said that particular number. So I curious, what the heck is that? So anyway, long story short, dude, I came home and immediately just watching an Instagram as usual, relaxing my mind. And bro, this shit is so creepy. Hi everyone in the chat as a streamer included as a daily reminder to drink water, eat well and sleep well. Also remember you are loved, just pooping. What? I mean, what is more relaxing? There is one of my cousin brother, what he said, in life, whenever you want to pee, especially whenever you want to pee or go to the restroom, I swear to God, at that time, if you delay only a little bit, your entire body will gonna feel such intense, I would say, what is the word that I'm trying to find out? Such an intense uncomfortable your entire body will gonna feel if you just delay a little bit amount of times. And once you go to the restrooms and pee or whatever things you want to refresh yourself, and then you will feel too much relaxed. So I'm not just joking around, but it is the fact. But anyway, one time the Kasanat, what he was saying was in his stream that many of the people who live in the New York state, let's say somebody who live in New York, Yonkers, or maybe who live in Albany, whenever they go to the other state, they would tell them, "Oh, I'm from New Yorker." And Carson, he said, "No, you are not from the New Yorker. You are not. You are outside of the New York City, dude. And outside of the New York City's reality is completely different than the New York City because right now, if you are a true New Yorker, you will be roaming around the whole night in the New York City. You do not have any fucking fear, bro. I swear to God." Watch this guy around women. Watch this guy around women. Yes, man. What do you mean? It is nice that the way you put the username, yes, man. So whenever you're gonna compliment any kind of bad comment or anything, and somebody gonna call out your name, and automatically audience will gonna feel that, oh, this guy, he is completely agree with the comment you have mentioned. That is a nice trick. I love that. So that's what the guy Sanat, he was mentioning, that if you live in the New York City at that time, you will consider yourself as a New Yorker. But if you live in the outside of the New York City, you are not a New Yorker. um, because you do not feel the experience that need to become a New Yorker, bro. So anyway, I just finished the work, and while I finished the work coming to my home, at the time I found one of the other guy. He also lived next to my area, the place where I live. Damn, this guy, he was having a very crazy story. Um, so we were just speaking back and forth, and eventually we just came in. And what else? Yeah, so it is crazy that whenever you took the social media, particularly Instagram, that shit is completely, addictive. And what is more crazy, whenever you found a mysterious and creepy videos at late night at 1 a.m. and you are home alone by yourself, that shit is completely crazy and it is so addictive, bro. No, hell no. Baki ham hanam. You better, you better mind yourself, dude. So those are the important stuff that I have highlighted, and even though right now I'm super duper hungry still. There is some juice which is Ocean's, what's the name? Cherry berry juice, and there is another one, the apple juice that I got from my sister. I'm just drinking it because I was so hungry. I came home, I think, in the evening at around 8 o'clock, and from the 8 o'clock onward, this is a bad habit, I swear to God. I observe myself. From the 8 o'clock onward, I was in the phone watching something and eating the chips. I was thinking maybe I was chilling myself, but that is not a good stuff. And suddenly at one, not one, I would say 12 maybe, I realized that what the heck am I doing? So I get up and then started watching those creepy video in the Instagrams, and this shit is so creepy that I end up wasted so much amount of my time. So hopefully next time it will not gonna happens in my life. um, anyway, another thing which I have realized, I don't know whether you guys have seen it or not, because again, Mr. Beast, he has created a video where he tell himself what will happen to his channel 1 year 2 years from now. So one day when I was laying on the bed, maybe, don't point at me, dude. What do you mean don't point at you? I'm just pointing my face, dude. So one day I was at my bed and thinking that what the heck am I doing with my life? And then eventually it came in my mind that, wait a minute, if the Mr. Beast has created those kind of video, why can't I create my own videos making our own predictions? And that's when I decided, you know what, just grab the camera immediately, start creating the videos, and I just made the videos and slap it into my channel. After I slap it into my channels, in past few days I was super duper busy with the work, with the studies, all kind of shit. And as a result, I didn't watch that particular video again. Whenever you create those kind of videos, you would always rewatch them again and again to ensure that maybe 1 year or maybe 2 years later, whoever will be watching these videos, you made that expectations, and you believe in yourself. Believe in yourself in a way, I'm saying, keeping your own word whenever you said something. In that cases, automatically you will have your own self-esteem. Next times before doing anything, you will gonna trust yourself that, hey, if I said something, I will gonna do that. The reasons I'm pointing my finger this direction, because somebody who said don't point my finger at me. This is crazy. Yeah, it is true, because in New York City, if you're in the subway or if you are some places and if you point the finger with someone anywhere, and these people are gonna get super duper mad. And especially if you're in the subway and if there is a homeless guy who is completely mental, and if you do that, they're gonna freak out so badly, man. Anyway, did I miss anything? Nope. I don't have the dinner, so hopefully I'm gonna just make, I would not gonna make any dinner today. I will go to sleep very early. Hey, Bernard. Hey Bernard, how are you doing? No, I'm not a Jesus. What are you talking about? Okay, so just go to bed and tomorrow wake up very early in the morning because past few days I was contemplating myself to do the exercise, but unfortunately I couldn't able to hit the gyms or do running. So tomorrow will be the day which I will be doing the running. Are you God or uncon? We're gonna do the cut by tomorrow, no worry. I don't know from where you were just watching, but we're gonna do the haircut and mustache cut tomorrow. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay warm because right now in New York City the temperature drops so badly.